Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Don't Starve Together, or another session, or whatever you like to call these wonderful little moments in this game. Let's continue playing. I had just started the server, so I should be seeing it. However, I'm not seeing the Dracula server. Is it because I didn't set the, Maybe it's because I didn't set the... Good to see you, Libby. You're tired but you're staying? Yeah, good to see you. And everyone else. Ascended Big Smoke, Jacob Colton, Sense of One. Good to see everyone. Huh. The server should be there. Hang on a second. I might need to change one of my settings that got messed up. I should have searched this before the stream, but... Okay, yeah, it just wasn't showing up. But it's there. Okay, so I'm able to join it. But I think, like... one of my router settings got messed up. Hang on one second. Yeah. I think that's what happened. Oh, but I left myself in a very difficult place. Hang on a second. Day 101. I'm the only one here right now. I'm going to disconnect because I don't want to get attacked while I'm doing this. Yeah. The port forwarding rule got borked. That's what happened. Okay. Yeah, I can address this. Right? That should be good. I think anyways. Because I wasn't seeing it on the internet, so that was kind of a problem. But the port forwarding should be right? Okay, yeah. I think people should be able to join. Shouldn't be an issue. I'm not seeing it through my LAN, but I'm able to join it, just I'm not seeing it through the internet, which is bugging me. I just gotta check one thing real quick. I should have done this before the stream, honestly, but I wasn't expecting this to be an issue. No, it should be right. It should be right. You guys should be able to join. It's just weird how I'm not seeing it from this view. Okay, whatever. Just have to do this the old-fashioned way. Alright, so the server's name, Dracula. The password is D. Go ahead and join me. Oh, and it has to be a capital D. You can't just do... Can you just do a lowercase d? No, you can't. Okay. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to double-check things. Okay. That's better. But that's okay, Big Smoke. I'll see you next time. Yeah, I'm glad you're excited to play with me, Sense of One. Alright, let's get back. Let's get back underground, because I'm being surrounded by bats when I start. I don't think this was the time of day I saved it. I think some people... That's right. Because I ended the game, and then people were still in the server, so they hung out a bit. Oh, and were there worms here before? Okay, well the game's not exactly in the exact same state I left it, but that's okay. As long as my character's healthy. Alright, I gotta protect... Oh, there goes that guy. Hutch, no, he'll come back, but we lost Hutch. gonna say I gotta protect Hutch, but you guys should be able to get in. So, thanks. I'm glad. Yeah, good. And Avery's joined. So yeah, the server is still working. I don't know why I was not able to see it through the server browser. That's kind of weird. Sometimes I cannot see my own games, and it's weird. And I thought it was because of the port forwarding, but that's not the case. But I swear last week I was able to see it just fine, but all the settings were okay. I don't know. That's all confusing to me. Anyways, it's been a bit uncharacteristic of me, but I've been getting a little bit stressed recently, so I'm glad to see you guys and see all you guys. Oh, you're talking about Wazhack? Yeah, we beat Wazhack. We'll be doing that again, but yeah, we beat that game actually. So we'll have to like do it again as different characters or something. I'm gonna collect up this Slurtle slime since it's useful stuff. And give me my sword. And let's take this out. Anyways, I'm just gonna try to focus on one thing at a time. Because I think that's one of the reasons why I've been getting stressed out, is that I've had a lot going on. And it's hard to focus on a bunch of... Ow, Jesus! I shouldn't be fighting while everything's shaking. Makes it very hard to fight. And those worms take a big chunk out of you. It'll be sad to die right at the beginning of this. No time to say hello. But welcome, Mazzoli. I wish I had time to say hello, but apparently the underground was left in a sorry state. Presumably somebody at the end of last stream was running away from worms. Alright. Got one. There goes my darkness sword. I'll have to get another one. And I'm freezing. Which is very annoying, but I gotta take care of these guys first. Or not, I could just go healed. Yeah, give me that glowberry. Alright, let's burn these logs and warm ourselves back up. Fighting in the cold is no fun. Well, anyways. Yeah, just get back on the road. That's why I built the road, is so I could defend myself down here. Ouch. This is really painful. It's getting really painful already. I would like to have a moment to actually, like... I should have... Before I got into the stream, I should have actually talked to you guys for a bit. Because now I can't focus on talking to you guys at all. Lest I get myself killed. And that would be sad. Look out, buddy. These things get to take a big chunk out of you. Yeah, thank you. Well done. Alright. Alright, anyways. Yeah. Yeah, those worms are pretty freaky. I've just... To be honest, I've been uncharacteristically stressed out recently. And, yeah, I need to pull myself together, as far as that's concerned. I don't know why it is. Just there's been a lot of difficult things going on in my life all at the same time. And I'm also trying to do a lot of difficult things and pushing myself pretty hard. And that's okay. But sometimes when you're doing a lot, it's difficult when you have a lot on your mind to stay focused. And just relax. And just take one thing at a time. Like I've got these things on my mind that I can't seem to get off my mind. Things that I can't deal with right now, that I'm gonna have to deal with in the future. A lot of things. For example, I mean, I know this is only a minor thing. I have no idea how that keep talking or nobody will explode video is gonna work tomorrow. Like, I don't have anyone... Nobody has volunteered to be a bomb defusal expert. And I'm not sure if it's going to work that well. I mean, I might just cancel that stream. Just because... Well, I don't know. It's just trying to work with the stream chat. Even with the latency up higher. Or, I mean, with the ultra-low latency, even with that. It might end up a bit worrying. Anyways, all the blue mushrooms are back, so that's good. I'll harvest those up. Yeah. Or just other things, other projects I'm working on, or other things I'm trying to work out in my flight to Wisconsin, and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, it takes a lot of work to plan a vacation, so you can actually relax, or things like that. I don't know, it's just a lot of things. A lot of things on my mind. And then, it's like I almost don't even want to talk about this one, but, I mean, it's hard for me to not think about that guy who was a jerk last night on the TF2 stream. Or, like, stuff like that. I don't know. But I should forget about that, because that guy, it's not worth thinking about. But, I mean, I guess it's okay to think about it, but not to, like, focus on it too much. It's just like, typically I wouldn't have let someone like that get to me. But because he was being critical of his own fellow teammates, I hate it when people start attacking your teammates. And so since he was attacking other people besides me, I butted in favor of my fellow teammates. And then of course he started going for me. But also, his criticisms were of the weapons I chose, and I had, just before that Team Fortress 2 stream, I had researched the weapons I was going to use for the night. So, it's like, he ended up telling me what weapons I should be using, but he didn't, he kept suggesting the Crusader's crossbow, and that weapon had just been nerfed. It had just been nerfed and rebalanced. And, I don't know, he kept insisting I use it. Or else I was a useless medic. Which that's a rather harsh accusation that I'm bringing the whole team down just because of a choice of one weapon. And also it's like, why are these even in the game if they're not balanced? It's like, obviously that guy wanted to second guess the makers of the very makers of the game. He obviously thinks he knows better than the people who made it, because otherwise why would they even have those weapons in the game? I don't know. I gotta stop thinking about that. Obviously I thought about that person way too much, and not the good people in my stream chat. But no, I have not been to the ruins yet, Big Smoke. I want to though, as I've got a lot of healing items, so I should fare pretty well next time I go there. Alright, I'm gonna go insane again because I keep freezing myself too much in this rain. I think so, yes. You can catch those spores in a net. Or I guess there's an extra thermal stone so you can do the swap. We could do that. I'm gonna put one of these stacks of mushrooms in the fridge. Just having one stack is good enough, probably. I would say. Take a munch of one of those. But yeah, I have trouble letting things go like that sometimes. Just particularly because of how stubborn that guy was. But that's alright. It was rather disappointing. I'll get this rain hat back on. Now, we did have some of that other kind of wood, right? Ah, here's my... I thought I had a better rain hat. One that was actually intact. Well, I'll go ahead and wear this rain hat until that one runs out, and then I'll wear the other one. Oh, crap. Of course, this guy's going for me. Of course he is. I was thinking that was my friend's nightmares. All right, I'll deal with that. That's fine. Usually I have a bunch of pine cones to plant to deal with the nightmares, but right now I'm not having any of that. Also, I'm not saving up any wood. Yeah, I don't have many of the resources I usually rely on to survive in this game. Just have this tentacle spike. Here, I'm gonna go get some pine cones. I usually have a good Damn, he got me from there? I thought I stepped away. Didn't quite step away far enough. But I guess it was just because... Yeah. Or what's that in the chat? Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree, Livy. I shouldn't worry about things like that. I shouldn't... That's the thing, is I didn't have the mute... Like, the mute function was failing me that night. I don't know why. But I still should have just ignored that person. Even if he's attacking his fellow teammates, I've just got to ignore that kind of stuff. It's just, that's one of those things... He pushed a few of the buttons. A few of my buttons, admittedly. Which was... He was criticizing his teammates, and he was making assertions about gameplay that he knew nothing about, but he was just being so confident about it. So, yeah, I couldn't help but call him out for being a jerk. Ow. Damn, I'm almost dead. And then the last live stream was kind of stressful too. Alright. Gotta actually warm back up so I can actually get some seeds so I can stop going insane. Hey, Galaxy Games. What's the password? The password's in the description. It's D, just like it always has been. Well, no, it was TB one time, wasn't it? Or was that for a different game? In any case, you got it. Yeah, thanks, Big Smoke. I gotta keep eating my wood. I've noticed how different Woody is in this game in comparison to the standard Don't Starve together. Or the standard Don't Starve, not Don't Starve together. So I came back up here just at nighttime. It's exactly what I didn't want to come back up, honestly. Ow. Didn't know the time of day. Alright, well, I'll grab a few more mushrooms. What? No, you got the right password. Alright. Anyway, so we got Galaxy Games in here. Yep, it's day 103. You got it. I'm gonna get a few more mushrooms, even though despite the fact that this monster's here. It's gonna make it a bit difficult to survive, but might as well take advantage of mushroom time for now. And I'll plant some trees afterwards. I'm used to dealing with nightmares all the time, sadly enough. Just gotta wait for it to get angry. There we go. Now I can pick my mushroom. Does it do it once every 4 attacks? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he gets angry. It's every 4th attack he gets angry? I didn't know it worked like clockwork like that. No, he does it in 2. Okay, so we'll just do that every once in a while. 1. Now I get angry. Alright, I can't really deal with this right now. Even though it's mushroom time, I can't really take part in tonight's mushroom collecting activities. I wasn't really thinking things through at the start of the stream that I didn't have a bunch of seeds at the ready. Oh, well, it's probably nearly daylight now. Getting rather cold, though, too. Hey, Jaden Squirrel. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I'm tired of being stressed out is what I'm tired of, really. I'm not tired of dealing with monsters. I'm tired of dealing with anyone who remotely sounds like a know-it-all. I'm very, very good at dealing with nightmares. I'm gonna go at my own pace. So. Yeah. Great. It's kind of hard to see those nightmares when you're nearly snowblind. Gonna have to deal with this real quick. Yeah. I'll keep that in mind, Jacob. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, know-it-all people are a very loud minority of the people you meet. I would say so. But they certainly make... Yeah, I certainly don't want to deal with those people. Yeah, I won't... I'm just not gonna worry about it. Okay. Yeah. What are you doing? Are you new here? Oh, you're brand new. Okay. I was about like I'm very... That was very bad what you just did there. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about that for now, but that was very bad what you just did there. Like to the point where it's like, do I have to start a kick vote? But obviously he said whoops, so he didn't mean to do that. And he was cold, so. But obviously not thinking about the chain reaction that would occur when he burnt that one. And it burnt like a corpse's... Like that corpse had all that stuff. And it got destroyed. So whoever had that stuff, whoever's corpse that was, all their stuff is gone. But I don't mind the trees exactly, but at least you got a hat. At least you got the hat back. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if this all goes downhill. Alright. And then that person went and left. Okay. That makes me kind of wonder The fire's still going. That fire that person showed up and started is still going. The fire that person lit outlived that person. As we'd like to point that out. That person didn't stay on the server very long. That their legacy at this point is the fire. Okay. Obviously, I don't think they were trying to do that, but... But yeah, I'm gonna try to relax today. And not get stressed out, because I've just been doing too much of that on these streams, in general, recently. Yeah, don't worry too much about giving tips. Generally, I should be fine. I just like talking to you guys on the stream. But, yeah, I don't know. I kind of am an independent person. So, I do like doing... don't eat... Here's an idea. Don't eat the light bulbs. Actually put them in the thing. I'm generally okay for tips. I like discovering things on my own. It's just fun to do. I mean, not that I mind the tips, but usually it comes in, like... Well, I mean, I don't mind if you give tips, but I might be more inclined to ignore them. Don't get offended. I guess don't get offended if I ignore advice. Actually, I just need to learn to ignore things. Really. And that I can do. That I can do. But, yeah, honestly, I'm too tired of advice being, like, incomplete advice. Alright, so I'm gonna give you advice. Go to the north side of the map. It's okay. Do we have any idea why? Are you gonna tell me why I'm going on the north side of the map? No, go to the north side of the map. Just go there. Okay, now that you're there, now do this. Now do that. It's like, suddenly it becomes, like, a series of orders. Like, I'm used to that, where it's like, suddenly the person feels like, okay, hey, now I'm in control of you. You're gonna do this thing, then you're gonna do the next thing, and the next thing. And it's like, you know what? Never mind. If this is what taking advice is, I'm just gonna bow out. It's like, if it's a sweet and simple piece of advice, sure, but usually it turns into the person starting to act like they're in charge. And that I get tired of. And it's like, why aren't you taking my advice? It's just a bunch of simple steps. And then something bad happens, and I die, and that person who is giving incorrect advice doesn't take responsibility for their actions. That's how it usually goes, so, yeah. Because that's happened too many times, I'm just out. I'm out on advice. If you can keep the advice sweet and simple in the chat, sure, but I'm not gonna just be like somebody's puppet or something, you know. This, like, I definitely like my independence. So it's not like I get offended by advice. I get offended by people who suddenly think they're the boss of you. That's what I get offended by. And I feel like I can avoid that just by not taking as much advice. Or if you give me if someone can give the advice in like a simple format, that'd be easier. But anyways, I'm just gonna enjoy the game today. I'm not gonna actually try to do anything. I'm gonna do what makes me happy in the game. You guys, my fellow people in the game, you guys can, you know, go to the ruins or do whatever you like. I'm just gonna not die and have some fun. I don't know what else to do, really. If that makes sense. I'm just gonna get plenty of resources, not die, see what my friends are doing. Was there extra... I think I had a giant pile of twigs in one of these. Right? I know we have extra twigs. Yeah, give me this extra wood. I'll need the extra wood and the extra twigs. Because I'm making a road here. And I eat twigs for breakfast. I'm gonna keep making that road. And I also not want an extra weapon. But we don't have much grass tuft. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna make an extra spear. Just because my other weapons are just falling apart. But yeah, I just got kind of stressed recently. Oh yeah. Yeah, Caleb Reed plays with us quite often. We used to have a lot of tentacle spikes, but now we just have one left that was like nearly broken. Okay, yeah, Galaxy Game has one. I know I left one in the entrance before. At one point earlier, I got a whole bunch of tentacle spikes and I distributed them, so... Yeah, I definitely like doing things my own way. Just because even when people are giving me exactly the right advice, sometimes people just give advice in such a poor way that it makes it difficult to execute. And they don't even know they're giving it in a poor way, but some people just suck at giving advice. And, just kind of are dicks about it, so... yeah. It's understandable. But when people do that, I shouldn't listen to it. But it's not like I should just stop taking all advice, you're right. But yeah, thanks, Libby. Most people know, except newbies, that Tiegs prefers to play his games his way and discover things. He does not like looking up answers or giving spoilers. Yes, I agree. And Remix Remake, yeah, thanks, Libby. Remix Remake says, I play with Caleb Reed almost every day. We always start in a new world, and then we go and kill the dragonfly, at least by day 13 to 15, and then work from there. That's nice. Yeah, I heard that there was some good ways. There was some interesting tactics to defeating the dragonfly. Like getting him stuck on things, or things like that. Which, I'm not sure the makers of the game intended for you to get him stuck on rocks, but it certainly is a really way of getting him killed, that's for sure. If the dragonfly can't move, then he's just a sitting duck. But it is kind of a shame at the same time. the mighty dragonfly reduced to getting stuck between a pair of rocks and being a target. But it works. It kind of reminds me of... It's the same kind of glory you get when you get, like... I don't know, like the dragon stuck in what was it, Skyrim? Yeah, like you could figure out a way to get the dragon stuck and then just fire arrows at him all day and kill him. Not exactly the most action-packed way of killing a boss, but it works by exploiting a giant flaw in its AI. It works. But I don't know. Like when I saw that, I did see that on a video, and I couldn't help but be a bit disappointed, honestly, because, well, yeah, it's like you want to see something really cool when a dragon is slayed, or when a dragon's slain, not just a guy sitting back plucking arrows all day. Oh yeah, it's the mighty dragon slayer. He got a dragon stuck. The dragon never moved, and he just fired the, like, 300 arrows that he had. And the dragon just never did anything. But yeah. I mean, I suppose... So, I mean... I'm not saying that you were using that tactic remix, but I certainly have heard that you can kill the dragonfly quite easy using certain tactics like that, just like dragons in early Skyrim. Which, well, yeah, I mean, it is essentially exploiting. Like, tactics like that exploit a flaw in the AI, which is a shame. It is a shame, because it takes... Somehow it takes away... It takes out the sporting... It's not exactly, like, an intense fight. It takes kind of the challenge out of the fight with that particular tactic. Ah. For the... Now, using tentacle books, on the other hand, that's expending a resource. That makes more sense. Ow. Alright. Got a lot of mushrooms, at least. I'll heal myself up and eat these meatballs. Yeah, my thermal stone is nearly kaput. I'll have to get a new one. And, yeah, let's get back to the surface. It's probably daylight now. Ah. Yeah, I'm not sure... Well, I'm not sure exactly what Clay intended, but I'm pretty sure they did not intend to get the boss stuck between rocks, that's all. Not that it's I mean, not that it's not a tactic that shouldn't be used, but I don't think it's something that it was expected, that's all. But just fighting it straight out isn't exactly easy, so... Ah, yes. Yeah, I gotta... No, I'm not exactly... To be honest, I am not... Well, thanks for the comments. Alexander Jacob Rojas Aguilar said, I wish I could come up with something witty to change the mood. And, well, I mean, that kind of works, actually, because, yeah, honestly, Honestly, I wasn't in the greatest mood. I started off kind of off kilter, and I haven't been able to pull myself back together here. Because at first I wasn't sure that the server's working, but the server's working, so I should relax. Everything's fine. Just because I had some difficulties last night, and some difficulties recently with some annoying people, shouldn't mean that I should be in a bad mood during this. That's for sure. So yeah, let's just focus and enjoy the game. And not worry about this, not worry about all these little things that have been happening recently. There's a lot that's been on my mind. Yeah, definitely. If you were fighting a giant monster in real life, you would take it out the easiest way. That's for sure. I'm just saying that exploiting an AI flaw in a game is disappointing. That's all. It's not... Like, just getting an enemy stuck and shooting it all day is not... I don't know, isn't... In my opinion, isn't as much fun as having an actual boss fight. Well, yeah, just a boss that sits there. So, yeah, no, I still stand by that bit. Like, if you put, like, the two videos... Yeah, thanks, Libby. Yeah. If you put, like, two videos side by side of, like, a person fighting a dragon in Skyrim, where he's actually fighting it, and sword fighting it, and blocking, and dodging, and using, like, the voice to, like, bring the dragon back down and all that stuff. Like, that, to me, is way more entertaining than somebody who gets the dragon stuck, and just fires arrows, because he's just sitting there, and the dragon's just sitting there. And, really, I mean, but you make a good point, Remix. It's the dragon's fault for having the AI flaw. Ultimately, it is. But I feel like you're doing yourself as a disservice if you do that in a game and don't try to fight the boss in the traditional way. I don't know. I mean, you can still enjoy the rest of the game, but yeah. Well, I mean, that's okay. That's okay. The Remix saying, it's like people who do tons of glitches left in the game to make a bigger base. That's true. But, yeah, I guess, I mean, like, it's like using cheats in a video game. It's okay to use cheats to experience the whole game. But, just the more you increase the challenge, the more entertaining a game can get. That's part of the fun, is challenging yourself, ultimately. That's like, that's part of the reason we play video games, is to challenge ourselves, ultimately. So, I don't know. I guess that's all. I guess that's where I'm coming from. Sure, you can give an impersonation of a bad tip giver. Ascended Big Smoke. I'm running out of light bulbs, that's for sure. Need to refuel this. But yeah, I'll just take a deep breath and relax. Yeah, thanks, Libby. It's fine. We're playing Don't Starve. And I should just be happy and enjoy it. I just didn't get that. You know what? It kind of all started when I logged into the game and it was nighttime. When I logged out, it wasn't on the server. So I logged into the game, and I expected to have a moment's respite, but I was surrounded by bats at night. And then I go down and there's worms. I didn't really have a moment to relax and get into the game in the spirit of things. And I've been constantly... I mean, this game keeps you on the defensive, but I've been constantly on the defensive ever since. Just running around trying to keep myself alive. I can't even look at the stream chats. Like, God, it's almost tempting just to log out of the game real quick, just to have a second to pull myself together. Right, eat the other piece of wood, that's great. Just give me a second and say hi to the chat. But I wanted to make sure that things were going good with the server. Edgy Rick? No, I've heard of Edgy Rick. I've definitely heard of Edgy Rick. I get the joke. Because he gives kind of trollish advice. Yeah. Just yet another YouTuber who shows that you don't actually have to have a good attitude to make it on YouTube. In fact, oftentimes people with worse attitudes seem to do better in many cases. You know. I mean, that's why we got Jake Paul and his brother on the YouTube Rewind. Hashing out their old fight. So that's good. That's good to know. It's good to know that if I ever have a crappy attitude, I might just become more successful. You know? Oh, so that's good. That's the only thing I'm really in danger of, is becoming more successful if I really start to get consistently terrible. It's only gonna make me do better. Anyways, relax. Let's try not to get too disappointed in life. Ah, yeah, the Yuccas. You gotta watch out for the Yuccas. Alright. Yeah, thanks, Libby. Yeah, I can't have a bad attitude. You're right. That's not my way. It's just disappointing, that's all. I've been working... I guess that it is kind of part of it, is I've been working very hard, and... Like, I'm glad that everyone's here. But... I haven't always had the best turnout for my streams, and I don't know exactly what I've been doing wrong with some of those. And I know I shouldn't let that get to me. But it can be difficult sometimes when you've got people that are just doing everything that you think is wrong and being way more successful at it in a shorter period of time. Well, thank you. Yeah, and the holiday times are always stressful. It's true. Yeah, thanks, Remix. Thanks, guys. I don't know. Yeah, I just gotta relax. I'll just enjoy the stream. I can't let my doubts come out here. I usually don't publicly talk about my doubts and my misgivings. I just you know, I don't want to bring you guys down. That's one of the points of my channel, is I want to make people happy, not bring you guys down. I'm all down today. I don't know why. I've just been down recently. It's like I'm constantly giving my best effort, but it's not, like, it doesn't seem good enough. I don't know. But it's okay. Yeah, I'll be better. It's no big deal. I gotta relax. Let's just do our best. Jeez. I mean, I've been on this, like, how many people do you know, though, that have been on this, like, since 2008 and are, like, in the same situation? Like, with this sheer number of videos I have, it's like I scarcely have more subscribers than I do videos. And it does make me take pause sometimes. I mean, I do, but it's just... I mean, there are times when I do wonder about my future on the platform. Especially when people can just do things that are completely underhanded and gain more viewers. It makes me question, like, the honest route of doing things. But yeah, again, I feel bad for kind of talking about this publicly, since I usually just leave this to things I talk about privately, but honestly, I haven't had a chance to talk to you guys, like, just candidly. Like, just do an open kind of stream where I just talk. It would be nice just to do that. Like, somebody said I should do a Q&A or something like that. I certainly could do something of that ilk. Or just talk about things that it's hard to focus on the stream chat when I'm constantly avoiding monsters and stuff. But yeah. Yeah, there's lots of other good YouTubers out there, though, so that's great. Oh well. Yeah, I'm just doing the wrong things. Clearly, I'm just doing the wrong things. That's all. Oh well, I've got some things to think about, that's for sure. Aw, Galaxy Games was killed by a spider warrior? Well, let's get him back up. Okay, I can certainly do that. Let's pop out. We got a ghost somewhere. We got plenty of hearts, though. I'll just borrow one of these. Or, yeah, somebody can... No idea. No idea about the nightlight. I do know that the lamp is awesome. That's just generally what I use, but the headlamp is great, too. We should get a few of those. We Happy Few. Oh, right, that game. Yeah, where you have to take the pills. Yeah, I mean, at least I am playing video games as a job. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Remix. Oh well. Yeah, I should just keep my head in the game. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny in the previous stream, that Fireman Santa. I wish I could have taken a picture of that. That would have been good. Alright, so... And we still have a very good... We have a very good... Like, we have a very good audience tonight for today's stream. And I'm not really doing anything wrong. Yeah, you got that. You got that, Libby. So yeah, thanks, you guys. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight, you guys. I'll be fine. Let's just... I'll just... Yeah, thanks for the pep talk. I really... Yeah, just got... I'm being a total downer today. Jeez. Alright. I'll get my head back in the game. Our friend got revived, at least. But yeah, I shouldn't care. I shouldn't care about others. The success or failure of others shouldn't bother me, that's for sure. Or my own success. I shouldn't get too worked up about that. Just gotta think about what to do next. I mean, I still feel like I haven't been promoting my videos the right way, but I don't know what else to do. I got tons of blue caps. Stop it, you bats. So what's all being eaten here? Tons of things by the moles. I'll take at least one. I forget exactly how to pick up one at a time. Wasn't there a way to do that? There was a way to set down one. Yeah, because hold control and set down one. There you go. Set down these pieces of ice and maybe the mole will eat that. We can capture him. For now, it's raining. Okay, one of our friends got killed by a hound. I'll res that dude. Or try to at least. Alright, there we go. That's a dead mole. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Libby. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I shouldn't let that kind of nonsense get to me. good. If the person can find it, then they should use that. Oh, you guys already used it. Okay. Not yet. I haven't used it yet. I probably shouldn't be typing when I'm being attacked by a spider. Okay, that's great. Now I'll just be insane again. Alright, come into the light so I can deal with you, spider. There we go. Doesn't matter. Oh, that still hit me because of the loading. That's good. Very annoying. Alright, so I'm completely insane again. That's familiar territory. And I'm getting complaints about that. Basically out of wood. Alright. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of stuff about other channels in the chat. And I get that. But yeah, I'm starting not to see the relevance as much anymore. Well, okay, obviously there's a lot of channels about this game that I don't know about. One only has 3 lights? Oh well, I'm behind on the chat, but that's okay. Can't really read the chat that well today. That's alright. If I have to read the chat, I might just disconnect for a moment. Oh, you're talking about haggis. Okay. Okay, Libby. At least I know what's going on there. Keep chopping down trees. If nothing else is woody, you can just continually chop down trees. You know you're doing something right. Ah, good. Avery was resurrected. I don't... Or no, I do have my... Just like... I do have twigs, okay. Good. Eat your twigs. I was eating logs. Like, I don't have any twigs. I'm having to eat logs. I got a big pile of them. Yeah, good night, Big Smoke. I'll see you next time. Hopefully I'll be in a better mood next time, too. Yeah, I'm sorry that me being insane in the game makes it less enjoyable. Alright, I'll try to fix that up. I have been wanting to fix that up for a while. I just, was having trouble keeping all my stats up at the same time. And now I'm nearly becoming the werebeaver. And now I'm freezing again. It's either its temperature, or it's my health. Yeah, see, now I'm gonna lose my health, and now I'm gonna have to eat another blue mushroom, then I'm gonna go insane again, and then I'm gonna need more pine cones, and I should have been paying attention to my heat meter. My stone was getting bad. Ah, okay. I mean, that's fine, Remix. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've had other people point out that they weren't crazy about the fact that I was insane all the time. So it's no big deal. I will take some insanity damage eating these soggy blue caps. But yeah, no worries. I must apologize. I mean, this is like one of the best times of the week usually for you guys, and I usually am in a much better mood for it, so I'll try to, I still need to pull myself together a bit. I'm getting there. And I guess I'll mention it just because I was thinking about it, but it's like, yeah, I just didn't do so well in the previous stream, but it doesn't, you know, it didn't really matter because there wasn't a lot of views for the previous stream either, which, yeah, that's fine. I don't know why they let that bother me. Oh well. Yeah, that is true, Alexander. The success for YouTubers depends on how much of an audience you can muster. You got it. So, I mean, that's the thing. Like, it does end up being a numbers game a lot. It doesn't matter, like, the quality of the audience. It's a lot more about quantity. I mean, quality of viewers can help just because they'll watch longer, but I mean, if you're doing that, if you're doing whatever is a fad, you're probably going to have a certain amount of success on YouTube, it's true. But it's kind of unfortunate. I feel like, on the other side though, I feel like Minecraft is pretty popular. I just didn't do it right. I don't know. Or maybe I just, well, there's just tons of people playing Minecraft, so I guess that one's been drowned out at this point. If would have got to it earlier, maybe. I really don't know. As of right now, I really don't know. Alright. Clearly my mind's going to other places again. Did I go completely insane already? Was it because of the water? I did eat some mushrooms again. And I have no more pine cones again. Yeah, wasted my sanity again. Oh well, I should pull the conversation back to. I just gotta stay focused on the game. Hey, Bleh. Good to see you. Let's go back to the surface. And he says, I think you're a great YouTuber. I think the reason you don't have a big audience is that you choose games that you like. Not what the majority of the people like. Which I greatly appreciate. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Thank you for that comment. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not one of those loud, in-your-face YouTubers and things like that. I'm chill and nice and relaxed. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I guess I'm working really hard. And I guess it kind of got to me just because, like, I've been doing 2 streams a day. And sometimes 3 streams a day. And, like, for quite a long time. Like I said, I've been on here since 2008. Most of the big... I mean, you look at most of the big YouTubers out there, and I've been on much longer than them, and made a lot more videos. And I guess it's... In all honesty, it's worn me down. And, I don't know. Maybe I'll need to take a moment to reset myself. I mean... Christmas vacation's gonna be good. I'm gonna say that Christmas vacation is gonna be a very good thing for me. maybe I can kind of reset myself. Yeah, and thanks you guys. Saying that I've got a good taste in video games and all that stuff. Yeah, I really appreciate that, you guys. Well, you guys are making me feel really happy now. But I don't know what's with me recently. I don't know. All right, I'm definitely gonna pull it together because no one wants to see me like that. Oh God, here we go. Okay. This is not happening. That's not. I'm not from a generation of men that does this sort of thing publicly. Let's. Thanks, you guys. I don't know what was my deal. It's cool. All right. We all have our moments. We all have our moments. Alright, thanks guys. I really feel appreciated though. I do. So thank you. Yeah. I got full of doubt. We all do that. Alright, so I'm back in the game. I'm back, guys. I'm back. I don't know what was wrong, but I got 2. Wait, I was gonna say, do I have 2 lanterns? I'm good. Let's get a bunch of pine cones and get sane again. Yeah, it sure is. It's healthy to vent. It's healthy to express yourself. And yeah, I guess I haven't been expressing myself that much recently. I've been kind of holding a lot in. So, yeah, thanks. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate it. Sorry to get all emotional. Okay, so how are we all doing? There's only 2 people in the game now. Did everyone else die and leave and stuff? Did I get too sad that everyone else just bailed out of pure depression? Is that what happened? I don't know. What I do know is that I'm building a road. I'm gonna keep doing that. Yeah. I'm fine. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay now. I was just getting stressed. Give me those. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll be glad to see you guys here. Anyone who wishes to join me, I'll be glad to see them. Alright, can I get rid of this thing? Yeah, just go away. That works. Dig out. I'm gonna make the rest of this road. Maybe I should take that. Maybe I should take that guy with me, the hutch, the underground hutch, whatever he is. We almost got this guy. There we go. Now I'll place this road. Good, good, good. Now I'll be able to get places more quickly. Oh, that's sweet. Your cat is devouring your toe. Oh, that's cute. I guess going back to what I was talking about before, I mean, sometimes I do have issues with yeah, I mean, getting after myself because I'm not quite as successful as I might like to be. I mean, I'm happy, but it's true sometimes. I do look at more successful channels with a certain degree of envy. And that's not exactly healthy. But it's not just that. It stems from... I'm gonna use you guys as a therapist for a moment. I hope you guys don't mind. And I'm not sure if this is a healthy thing to do or not, but I kind of feel like it is. It certainly makes me feel better. So, you know, what the heck? Let's just do that. Just that whenever I'm talked down to with, like, a lack of respect, I feel like I am due a certain amount of respect. And when somebody says, like, you should do this, I've played this game for 5 minutes and I know what to do, or when somebody says, you should check out this channel because they're way more successful than you, even though they've had a career that's... They've put up 10 videos and their career is... They've only been on YouTube for 1 year. It's like, yeah, they just started playing video games. I've been playing video games before they were born, but I have a lot to learn from this channel, or this or that. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard for me to accept that I've been at this as long as I have, and I've not reached a certain level sometimes, or that people come in and don't know my whole history, or don't pay attention to the fact that... I mean, I'm not an expert at any particular game, but when it comes to video games, I do consider myself to be sort of an expert, because I have spent a gigantic amount of my life playing video games, and so, I don't know, sometimes it does get to me that, I mean, it is a bit of pridefulness. I gotta say, it's not healthy. I'm not gonna say it's a healthy thing, but sometimes I just want respect. And when I don't get it, I find it difficult. Sometimes. And I shouldn't, because people are just saying things, and they don't mean it in that way. But it's my own weakness. It's my own weakness that gets me, because I'm being prideful. It's pride. I've got pride, and it's getting to me. It's stabbing I'm stabbing myself with the vice of pride. And I gotta stop that. I really gotta stop that, because I do have success. That's what you guys are telling me how successful I am. Each of you are telling me right now in the chat that I'm good for all these different ways that isn't just the standard type of success that YouTube looks at, or this thing or that thing. Yeah, thanks, Blair. You are very successful. Most people don't even think about chasing your dreams, and you are trying with everything you've got to make your dream come true. That is success. Now, that is one of the greatest... That's one of the best comments I've gotten all year. That's a very... Well done. Well done. And Alexander Jacob Rojas Aguilar says, envy can be a positive thing if it pushes you to develop you to be better. It's true. And Libby says, of course you should get respect. You work hard on and off stream, so yes, you deserve it. Yeah, thank you guys. You guys totally get it. You guys totally get it. Thanks. And I'm a beaver, so let's be a beaver for a bit, because I forgot to eat my wood, but who the hell cares? No, I didn't. Well, no, I did forget to eat my wood, but it's also a full moon. It's a full moon, so I gotta deal with being a beaver for a bit. Oh, I'm starving? Oh, with lack of wood, you start to starve as a werebeaver. That's new. That's different. If you run out of wood as the other type of werebeaver in the other one, you just stop being a werebeaver, but in this one, you start starving. Okay. I demand wood. I am the werebeaver. I'm gonna enjoy being the werebeaver for the moment, so you just... Stop it. Stop it. I need wood. Let me know on this tree. Let me know on this tree. On that one. Just evade and gnaw and evade and gnaw. God, the full moon just makes your wood meter go down like nuts. And it has to be two terabeaks, doesn't it? Why couldn't it just be 1 terabeak? No, the double terabeaks, that's the worst. That is the absolute worst, is double terabeaks. Ow, one got me because one pushed the other. I hate it when one pushes the other too. That's really, really nasty, because normally in this game monsters can either move or attack, but no monster in the game can move and attack at the same time. Oh great. However, if one monster pushes the other, then you get a monster that can move and attack at the same time. It's just bad luck having 2 terabeaks, honestly. That's just bad luck dealing with 2 terabeaks on a full moon. Can we just have 1 terabeak? Can we just have just one terabeak? That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I'll fight you. I'm good at fighting. Good. Lucky for me, I'm really, really good at fighting nightmares. Even as a beaver. You can't stop the beaver. You can't stop me. Okay, good. Now I got like 49 sanity. It's going down fast, Captain. But eat those logs. Eat those logs. Eat. 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 There you go. Manja. Okay, forget it. I'm already going insane again. At least we're dealing with crawling horrors now. Ah, thanks, guys. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Bleh. Thank you, everyone. You guys are being so positive right now. God, I feel terrible that I even was negative at all. You guys are so good to me. I don't know where all that doubt came from, but clearly it was unjustified. Because, yeah, I've got a lot of good supporters who really believe in me. So thanks. Thanks again. You totally turned that around. Oh wait, this isn't my book. Oh, I still have my backpack. Right, it doesn't, I was thinking I need to get my stuff back. That's somebody else. That's a Maxwell book. I apologize, Maxwell. This is not for me. He said, I don't need nightmare fuel. I need seeds. I've got there's seeds everywhere. Just gotta use one. The werebeaver gave us... Also, is there 3 nightmares attacking me? Because I'm used to just there being 2. Also, why Terrorbeak? Why must there be Terrorbeak? Alright, I'm just gonna eat stale shrooms, because we're already insane, so I'll just do that. Get my health and food up to maximum. There we go. Alright, maximum levels for food and sanity. I'll just fight you off and get even more nightmare fuel. I'll leave the crawling horrors, because they're not threats. Alright, good. And I'll also eat this green shroom. That'll help me out. Back off. Back off, Terrorbeak. Crawling horrors are fine, but I'm tired of you, Terrorbeak. I do not like that Terrorbeak. He's a big fat jerk. Yes, I called you big and fat. Ow, I didn't want to pick up this piece of terrain. That's great. That's great. Now I have to eat another cap. I have to eat several caps, in fact. I love the way those things sound. I love the way those things sound. These Terrorbeaks are really annoying. Usually as Woody, I store up a large supply of seeds and use them whenever I need to go sane, but I've neglected to do that this time. And it is being very annoying. Also, I don't have armor. I need to get some armor together. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Armor up. I don't have quite enough for the logs. Alright, get 2 more logs, we can get some armor, and then I can fight more easily. Alright, gotcha. There we go. Okay, so that jerk's gone. I'm gonna get some seeds. And then I'm gonna make some more trees. And get some logs for the armor. I'll drop these. I don't need these. Bats, you're being very annoying right now. I just wanted the seeds that the werebeaver gathered. Did you guys just re-aggro? Okay, good. I was gonna say, did you guys just re-aggro? Because if you did, I'm gonna get aggroed. You won't like me when I'm aggroed. I don't know what to be dropping here. Just that. Just drop something already. Drop. I don't need this axe, actually. I'll take the mushrooms. They're much better. Okay, good. Jeez. Yeah, thanks, guys. That is truly the solution, in a way. if you guys help support my work, it will make a huge difference. But I need to do that too. I need to work harder on promoting my stuff. But if you guys help promote my stuff and share it and all that stuff, that's gonna make a world of difference. You know it. So thank you guys. Thank you for saying that. Aw, thanks, Libby. You couldn't find the eggplant, so a cucumber will do. Or is it a pickle? Does remind me of that pickle thing I was talking about yesterday. The weird anime with the pickle god. We got some worm issues. Okay. I'm just gonna get myself completely sane. Thank you very much. And if I had 2 more pieces of wood, I could get myself some armor to help with fighting. Oh, the worm and the spiders fights. Nice. That kind of works. Okay. Alright, so 1 more rope. Thank you. 1 more log suits. Good. Okay. Now I can suit up in this. Just avoid some of the falling things. Do I have everything in my inventory that I need? Always puts this in one of the earlier slots. Ow, I took 1 hit on the head. Good. Good, good. Alright, put these used mushrooms in here. I'll eat 1 of my fresh mushrooms, even though it makes me a little bit crazy. Alright, now that I've got that armor, I can do some real fighting. However, I also want to get more light bulbs. Oh, and it's blue mushroom time. So sweet, let's get more fresh blue mushrooms. If I have infinite blue mushrooms, I can do all sorts of things. Yes, I've heard that one before. Oh, that's right. I heard that one, the tentacles one. I heard that from, It's Okay to Get Smart, the PBS channel. They were at an aquarium. There was a marine I heard that joke from a marine biologist. But that's a good one, Blair. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. It's a good one. I gotta say, that's a good joke. I like the joke. Heard it before, but I like the joke. It's a very good one. That's a good one. Okay, there's no light plants. There's one. I was gonna say there's no lantern plants around here. We've taken most of them. Oh, bad. Bad. All right. Let's go. In general, I feel like my... kind of changing the topic. But I gotta say one thing... Well, it does relate to what I was talking about earlier. One thing I must say I'm pretty good about as far as video games are concerned is since I have played lots and lots of video games over my lifespan, I feel like I generally have pretty good instincts about knowing what to expect from developers and things like that sometimes. I have fairly good instincts when it comes to video games or adapting to video game mechanics. Or yeah, the one thing I must say that I've learned across tons of video games is how to adapt to a new control scheme or a new set of rules very quickly. And I feel like, actually, that served me pretty well in real life when adapting to a new set of rules or adapting to a new environment. Or meeting new people, or doing a new job. Or just getting killed by a worm that snuck up because I was not paying attention. Wasn't there some life... Thank you. Was there not some life-giving... Oh yeah, there's a life-giving amulet. Okay. Insta-kill. Okay, well, I guess we're restarting then. That's fine. You know what? I was kind of getting... It was kind of... We did ask when will it end. I guess it ends tonight. We'll be generating a new world. That's fine. I was getting kind of stressed out anyways, so... I'm almost glad. If it makes sense, I'm almost glad that it's ending, but... Was there a touchstone? I'm not gonna give up. I never, ever give up. Was there a touchstone around here? I don't see the touchstone. I don't see the touch. I know somebody mentioned a touchstone. I don't know where it is. Oh well. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the worm. Those worms hit really hard, but I just... Oh, you know where? Okay, I'll follow. I'll follow. Okay, lead the way. I'll keep trying. If we don't make it there in 40 seconds, though. Well, I'll get to be a Maxwell. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm in a dark. As long as it's not racist, that's fine. I don't mind dark humor. Just like Libby said. Yeah. Are we gonna make it? 17? I don't think so. Well, that's game. I'm gonna haunt this boulder then. Boulder dash, I say. At least we went back to the graveyard. That's kind of... It is kind of a shame that I was off my game, and that's what kind of made this session end. But we were at year 2. I was getting tired of being Woody. We've done this a lot. It's okay. Anyways, if anyone wants to get in on a fresh session, here it is. Here's your chance. I'm gonna be a Maxwell because I do like the potential of his ghosts. Although he has less life and he does die very, very, very easily. But at least I won't have to worry about going insane. So I guess I'm just gonna do that because it sounds fun today. And yeah, I'm gonna try to do things right in the future with, as far as my channel's concerned. There's some things I've been needing to do, I realize. Huh. I was being neglectful of my fellow people in the game. Like we had a server full of people, but suddenly we don't. I don't think it helped that I wasn't 100% in the game, as it were. But that's okay. My head was kind of elsewhere. But that's okay. I've pulled myself together at least. Give me one of my little axe shadow friends. Start with a shadow logger, and I'll get like a shadow miner if I need it. Well, nonetheless, I do feel happy about expressing myself. I do feel better. It's, you know, it can be difficult to work with people in this game. Like, sometimes, if you have too many people in one spot, it gets hard to have any resources left available. on the other hand, if you're too independent, it's bad too, so... It's good to find a happy medium. We'll try to build a proper base this time. First things first, let's find some gold. Let's have fun this time. Let's just focus on having fun. Alright, so there's some stone, at least. I'm not going to worry about mushrooms of that nature. Yeah, I had so many resources to save myself, I had only healed beforehand, or thought about the fact that that worm was chasing me. But no matter. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing that Vincent Nadeau-Lacroix isn't here. He was waiting for so long to get into a brand new game. But, maybe he'll still get into the next session. He didn't want to join because it was winter. I know he bought the game because he wanted to play with me. Alright, well that's a dead end. Yeah, doing collaborations, that's always not a bad idea. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I should do more of that. Like, I frequently collaborate with Amadeus, but I should try to find other people besides him to collaborate with. That'd be good. That would. Ah, Vincent! I'm glad you're here, yes. Here's your opportunity to join at a fresh... on a fresh game. Good. But no pressure, obviously. But it's your chance. Alright, so we got some stone here, which is good. I got some gold. I actually generally don't need so much gold to employ an axe, or a pickaxe spirit. I generally find myself needing lots and lots of wood. At least the lifestyle I choose. Or with the lifestyle I tend to choose, anyways. But let's make sure to have enough gold for the machine, the alchemy engine. Ah, yes, I do. I do have social media accounts. I've got Twitter, I've got Google+, I've got the Pinterest, which really isn't that great, so I don't know why I bother. And, yeah, I've got a special a page on Facebook for my YouTube channel. I've got a bunch of things like that, and yeah, I make sure to put. Oh, and also Tumblr. I do Twitter, Tumblr, Google+, Pinterest, and I make sure to share my videos on all of those platforms. But so far that hasn't really worked out for me that great, but. I just put them out there. I haven't really taken an active interest in those platforms other than just sharing my videos. So maybe I just don't know how to use those platforms right. Maybe I'm not doing it right, but they're there. I throw them out there. But really, I'm not really good with any of those platforms, so I don't know how to, like... Maybe I should, like, try to do a better job of it. I'm just, doing, like, the base amount, but I am... That did cross my mind. I am trying that, but I'm not exactly an expert on those platforms, so I need an extra stick for the backpack. We can make a nice little fire pit. I guess I'm making a little bit of a base here. Not sure if this is the best place for a base, but there's a fire pit. Do I do Twitch? No, I do not do Twitch, but I probably should. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I've had one reason to do that. That's for sure. However, YouTube has been a very good platform to me. Right, there's a reason why I keep my nightmare fuel. I forget that. Alright. So, we got a nice camp for tonight. I'll go ahead and cook up these carrots. Now, with the juice berries... 104. Is it actually better to cook them? It is. Okay, I wasn't sure, because they're juicy berries. Is there really that much to... I feel like you're cooking all the juice out of the berries if you do that. I'm getting hot. Okay. Getting a bit hot here. Ooh, blue mushroom. Very nice. Alright, some chestnuts. Alright, so we're getting plenty of wood for the future. I can make myself some doodads, and then make my science machine somewhere else. But I'll need... well, I've invented the doodad. I'm gonna need more stone. I'm just gonna need more stone. Because I used it up all in the fire. That's true. Twitch is specifically for streaming. Yeah, thanks, Bleh. These ideas are helping some. I mean, there is some policy, some parts of the Twitch policy that do worry me, but, which is why I generally prefer YouTube, and it's kind of easier. But, however, Twitch does have a lot of advantages, so I should give it a shot. I definitely should give it a shot. It couldn't hurt. I'm not specifically convinced of the superiority of Twitch for streaming, but it definitely has advantages, I'll put it that way, that can't be ignored. So, yeah, I'll do Twitch. I will. I'll make sure to do that, because that is an opportunity that's I think I'm potentially missing out on. Like, I forget. The one thing that concerned me about Twitch was just, yeah, if you do both, you'll definitely be able to get more fans. Yeah, I agree. So, it is a good idea. It is a good idea. I guess the one thing that concerned me was that there was a list of games that were not allowed on Twitch. And some of the games that weren't allowed on Twitch were a bit confusing. Like, games that are allowed on YouTube aren't allowed on Twitch. But that's okay, as long as I make sure not to play those games on Twitch. I mean, you won't get banned, so that's... There was just a couple policy choices that confused me, but YouTube has confusing policy choices too, so... That's, I guess it's just par for the course, really, with these platforms. There's gonna be confusing policy choices. And no, they're not going to explain them. Would you mind explaining these confusing policy choices? No. No, we're not. Obey or get kicked. Okay. Like, I have that problem. I've had that problem with YouTube on a number of areas too, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, probably something like that, Bleh. Differences between Twitch and the game developers? Yeah, because it wasn't about... It didn't seem to be about sex or violence with a few of the games. Like, some of the games it seemed to be about sex and violence. But then there were other games like Grand Theft Auto or The Witcher or things like that that had the same sort of elements that were okay. And, so it's like, maybe that's not the reason, but then maybe it is. So yeah, it could have been... there's a lot of things it could have been. Honestly, it's kind of confusing. Alright, so I want to take... What I do want to do as this character today is I do enjoy having a very nice base with plenty of crock pots and things like that. This is a nice area, I gotta say. Let's keep exploring. We gotta find a good place for a base. Like, this is a nice quarry zone. Oh, well, I got the alchemy engine ready to go. I can deploy it wherever I wish. And that'll be good. I don't have enough for a torch right now. I just have enough for a campfire. Bit concerning that, considering night's coming up. Alright, maybe I should go back to ye old fireplace. Ah, stick. Like, why can't I make another pickaxe? Lack of stick would be the issue. I could have made a pickaxe spirit just to have both types. Hey, I'm Yash. No, it's not a solo world. We got Avery in here somewhere, and you're all willing, or you're all welcome to join if you're willing to do so. That is your choice. The more, the merrier. No, again, it's not solo. We had like 6 people in here earlier. I don't know where everyone went. That's the thing. Why did everyone quit suddenly? That was weird, because we had like 5 or 6 at one point in the stream. And, people decided to leave. I didn't see anyone cite any particular reason other than I was being a total downer about stuff. I don't know. I guess maybe it was because I was all depressed. That's all I can say. Because I was down about things. But, no, not a solo world. Feel free to join. I mean, it feels solo. It feels lonely. Hey, Vicious S, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so I've got enough for either a fire pits. I don't have enough for a torch because I only got the 1 stick. I wasn't too far away from my other fireplace, which is kind of disappointing, but who cares? I've got a ghost who chops wood for me. I'm trying to find a good place to make a camp. I mean, this seems like an okay one. If there's beefalo over here, I would say this is an argument for a good place. World detail? This is it? Yeah. Again, it's also in the description below. The password is a D. The name is Dracula. Dracula D. Or, the Dracula server, password D. It's going good, except for I died and we had to reset the server. But other than that, it's going good. Honestly, I totally let my guard down. I was lost in deep thought. Yes, that's what you were looking for. That's fine. Hey, we have beefalo right here. We have beefalo. I mean, actually, that seems like a fine place for a camp, really. I mean, I wouldn't mind having, I don't know, the Pig King or the desert or nearby or something, but, or maybe more trees. Otherwise, it seems like a decent place to live, I must say. We got our beefalo. It's giving us plenty of the brown gold. Looks like Avery's been busy killing lots of clockwork stuff, I imagine. I imagine that's how... I imagine... I don't know. If those gears... I'm making an assumption. Those gears could have come from tumbleweeds. But I imagine that when a Wigfrid gets 8 gears early game, she's been killing clockwork stuff. Like, So well done. Very well done. Like, either the knights or the rhinos. So this is nice. We got a portal to the underworld. We got the beefalo. We got the worm hole. I mean, this all seems nice. Let's see where this... It does take us to a blue forest. A blue mushroom forest, because that would be good. Not a blue mushroom forest, but hey. Oh, hey, there's plenty of light bulbs, right. We can get the light bulbs, and we can get lantern technology. I love lanterns. So yeah, let's get lanterns. I can get some pine cones while I'm here. This is good. I'll get the grass tufts. Alright, so we can get lanterns. And I can distribute lanterns. Oh, don't worry about that, my shadow. Blue mushrooms. Frickin' blue mushrooms. Awesome. Okay. Alright then. Yep. That's exactly what I'd like to see. Sure. Summon a second. Let's summon a second. Let's summon a second shadow logger. Did you just say blue mushroom forest for this guy? Yeah, sure. Alright, let's come back, guys. We're not ready for this yet. But we will be. So maybe I should make... You know what? I do love my underground base. I do so much love having an underground base as this guy. Or as Woody. Yeah, you know what? We're making the base right here. I'm gonna have my fire pit. I'm gonna have my machine. And, yeah. We're gonna have a happy life. Near the beefalo. Near the quarry. We got a new base. Congratulations. Okay, yeah, I'm suddenly feeling a lot more upbeat. We're gonna do everything we did last time, but faster. And better. Oh, you just shared the live stream with like 50 people? Thank you! Thank you so much, that's so nice. Who knew that feeling so terrible would have such a good outcome? Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Can't seem to find it? Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the other people are finding the game. Alright, well, I made a basic farm. Yeah, I'll try to troubleshoot that just in case there's any problems on my ends, but... Sorry you're having trouble finding the game. Alright, so to get an improved farm, we're gonna need a lot more grass tuft. We got all the other ingredients, but... I made the basic one. Do I have any seeds? No, I do not. Eat up Maxwell. The nice thing about Maxwell here is that I can just eat blue mushrooms without worrying about sanity much. But yeah, a huge shout out to Bleh for being really, really nice and sharing and caring and just giving awesome advice. Thank you so much. You guys have been really nice. Whenever things are down, you guys really come through for me. And yeah, this is why it's good to be a good person. Like, I don't know why I got down in the whole, why am I... It's like, I kind of was questioning, like, why do I try to be relaxed and good and all that stuff when I can try to take the shortcut? This is why. Yeah, thanks, Libby. Thank you, guys. Oh. Don't get hit by... The nice thing, I can just use a lantern and watch my guys do the work. And I can just get tons of wood and tons of mushrooms. Yeah, I'm not gonna doubt myself anymore in the way I do things. Because when you're a good person, people are good to you. The love you receive is equal to the love you give. It's true. It really is. So thanks, guys. And thank you, Libby. It's so sweet. Yeah, Libby just said, what I'd like to do is get those knots out of my bay's shoulders. He needs a good massage to take all that stress away. I really would enjoy that right now. I really would. That would be great. So, thanks, guys. Thank you, everyone. That's... I kind of feel bad for showing weakness, but the outcome has been very good. So maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should resign myself to being more open. But I mean, sometimes I equate openness with vulnerability. I mean, we do have to worry as YouTubers. We do have to worry about being too vulnerable because there are malicious people out there too. But there's also very good people. Ah, Makiru! Welcome! I gotta be very careful, because getting struck on the head as this character is very serious. I only have 75 health. Oh, that's why... yeah, okay. Well, that's exactly what I was worrying about. Okay, eat immediately... No, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Immediately eat a shroom. Immediately eat a shroom to compensate. Alright, so I got like a ton. I've got a ton of wood and shrooms. And it's blue mushroom time, so I'm getting more off the ground. I'm able to get more off the ground as my shadow loggers get more from the trees. Don't piss off those spiders. Good. Let's not piss off the spiders. Alright, so I'm going to want armor. That's one thing I'm definitely going to want, is a nice suit of armor. Because as Maxwell, you never want to be hit by anything. Alright, so let's make some boards. I can now make a lovely chest. I can now make a nice sign that says where we are, where we're at. I can make a thermal measure. That's not necessary, but it would make me more sane. However, inventing things for sanity is kind of moot right now. Also make a directional sign, because then I can point my way. Point people to where I'm at. Yeah, thank you, Vicious S. Yeah. Yeah, my community is great. You guys are great. And yeah, I'm not going to doubt myself. I'm not going to have any doubts anymore. Tiegon's Shroom Forest Base. Alright, so there's the sign. At the end of the road will be a directional sign pointing to the base. Not like that. Can't get it exact. Yeah, that's good enough. To the Shroom Forest Base. Right it. Okay, there we go. Now people know where to go. Just go to the end of this road. So, from the portal, you go down the road, and when the road diverges, you just take this, you go into the plains. I'm just going to make more signs. I'll just make more signs and everyone can get to me. This is what you do. I'll put that lantern away. It's daylight. It's a waste of lantern. Yeah. I am the sign maker. I will direct people to my base. Right That... There we go. This way people don't have to ask me, where's the base? I mean, they still can, but I can say, follow the signs. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Libby. Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you, everyone. You saw, yep. That way to the base. There's signs, don't worry. Alright, so I've got a Wendy and a Wigfrid. Very good. Oh, I should have distributed a lantern, though. Did I have the resources for an extra lantern? If I had one more grass tuft, I could have given a lantern away. Ooh, grass armor. It's better than nothing. Is it any in good condition? 13%. That'll take like one hit. I'm not even at the greatest damage reduction. Well, screw that then. He'll just take your sticks. Alright, I need a few grass tufts. I do. My food's getting kind of low. But hey, I can eat green shrooms and just rock my sanity. My sanity's a bit shifty, but hey, you know, Maxwell gets it back quickly, so it's fine. And that fills my stomach up. Okay. Hopefully I don't get attacked by a nightmare creature while I'm doing this. Alright, right it. Okay, so this is the road to the blue shroom base. You follow this road. Oh, there's another plugged sinkhole there. I wonder where that leads. You follow this road, and you should be able to get to it just fine, right? Oh no, that's not the road. The road ends. I didn't see that the road ends. Okay. Well, I'll have to deal with you, nightmare creature, now. But this is a way to get more nightmare fuel, at least. I haven't invented my spear yet, so I'll just have to whack you with the pickaxe. I'll get my sanity back soon, though, because Maxwell's really good at getting sanity back, so... That's fine. Boom. 2 more nightmare fuel. Very good. And now my sanity's just climbing like crazy, so... That works. Not... Ah, thanks, Bleh. I really appreciate that. There's a lot of people that are way better than me at this game, but I appreciate you saying that. I really do. So, yeah, thanks. Thanks for the encouragement, guys. Okay, anyways. Directional sign. Make sure it points this way. To the blue shroom base. Okay, so you go across this gap, and you follow this road. It's about to become nighttime. I'll just... Well, yeah, I got my lantern. It's fine. I don't need... That's right. I got lantern all day. I don't need to worry about light. So that's good. Alright, and now... Use these. Brilliant. Now, what did the red cap do? That's right, it hurt health, but then filled your stomach. But then I can just do a blue cap and heal my health and fill my stomach. And now my stomach's nearly full, and I'm going slightly crazy again. But you know what? That'll just give me more nightmare fuel. So that works. Hooray for being Maxwell. I can just bounce between shrooms. Hi there. I'll smack you with my lantern. Don't make me lantern smack you while my laborers work. Okay, plenty of wood. Aw, that's a shame. Somebody's Wi-Fi is a bit... Yeah. Makiru has poor Wi-Fi. As they see the red on the connection symbol. Alright, so I can stop whacking with the lantern now. Alright, can you give me some nightmare fuel there? I know you can. Give me that nightmare fuel. Give me that nightmare fuel. Yep, there we go. 5 nightmare fuel. Alright, good. Yeah, the bosses are hard to kill. That's true. They're not easy. Or at least for me, they're not. So anyway, so there's a sign that told people to go across this area. I'm going to make another one so that people know that this, in fact, is the proper road to the base. So let's get another directional sign. Oh, high angry tree. Run, you guys. Those cute little things are coming to kill you. Okay, so we created a tree monster. Okay, so this is the road. You just follow this road. Alright, road to Bloom Shroom Forest Space. Okay. I can just call you Nikki. Sounds good. I can do that. Thanks, Bleh. Or, yeah, I'll call you Nikki if you wish. Good to hear it. Thanks. I'll try to remember that nickname. Yeah, everyone's being really nice tonight, so. Yeah, I love playing video games. I love sharing video games. What are those? The things that came from the tree? Sometimes trees can just go nuts and come to life and become tree monsters. Alright, so hopefully people that read the sign would be following it this way. Just in case there's no confusion at this crossroads, I'll make yet another sign. I want it to be painfully obvious where the base is. This way. Just keep following this road. There's a bit of a split, but they stick same way. Alright, and this is... Oh yeah, this is the spot. Okay, good. Yeah, so if somebody's following the sign, they'll take that. They'll go down this road, and they'll be like, okay. Or maybe they'll just follow the sign and go straight. I don't know. Alright, well... if we want to go completely insane... we'll also make this sign that leads people to the next sign. Just in case. There. Now, if anyone misses it, that's following the signs, I will be surprised. Because I made very sure that it was hard to misinterpret. But yeah, those little things, they're just, they're just adorable little monsters that attack you when you've been capturing or been cutting down too many trees. So it's just an angry tree monster. That's right. They're like tree guards, these living tree ants kind of monsters. Well, the birchnut trees have a different kind of tree monster. So that's an angry birchnut tree. Pine trees will get up and walk at you. Birchnut trees will just sit there and be angry and become like a giant cyclops looking tree, but they'll send minions at you. It's weird, is what it is. Alright. Yes. Chop down the trees, my friends. Alright, I'll plant some new ones. Even though you can use the birch nuts for other things, I'm gonna plant some new ones. Because I want more trees to chop in the future. Alright, give me these. You can use birch nuts for food. Alright, so I got tons of wood. This is good. I will use this I will use this well. Right, I was missing ingredients for quality farms, because quality farms require more stone. But basic farms just require wood. So maybe I'll be spamming the basic farms a bit, even though they're not as good. Are those tree monsters easy to kill? Not very. Actually, the best person to kill those tree monsters, the Cyclops tree monsters, is Woody, because you have to, like, chop it down with an axe, whereas the tree guards you can actually fight. But otherwise, they'll keep, like, lashing at you with their roots, sending those little guys at you. So, I would say not exactly, no. Also, I'm going to eat this green cap raw, because, well, it's just an easy thing to do, get my food back. Oh, they're kind of weak, though. Okay, well, at least they're weak. Oh, sweet. You convinced your friends to share my channel as well? Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice, Nikki. Well, thank you. Well, definitely a shout out to Nikki for being awesome tonight. Alright, I'll fertilize these. I was gonna make some farms, but apparently Avery or Makiru has been very busy planting. So I will make good on that and build and fertilize those. Okay, you wanna go? Oh, I need light. Gotta have my lantern on. Excuse me. I would like to make a spear. I will make a spear, and then you will learn to fear. You will learn to fear the spear. Alright, I've invented the spear. Congratulations. Oh, I can't see though. Alright, drop this. Okay, you fear the. Well, you left because I was becoming. You left because I became too sane from inventing the spear. Alright, he feared the spear. He ran away. He ran away because he feared the spear. That's what I say. That's what I say, and I'm sticking to it. Even though it's not why he left. Hey, and there's our icebox. Okay, nice. Throw all my goods in here for now. Just gonna eat some of these carrots raw. And I'll cook them. Cook. Cook. Okay, good. I'll need a crock pot, but... Oh, you're not done with me, huh? You just left temporarily, huh? Okay. Right, I did say I wanted some armor as well, didn't I? Yes, I did. I'll have to make 2 rope. 1, 2. Definitely want a suit of armor. Right, I'm gonna kill you. There we go. Gonna invent a suit of armor for more sanity. Good. Now I've got 7 nightmare fuel for my lackeys. I'm gonna plant these trees over here. Stop killing the little trees. Here, chop these blue shroom trees. Right, my game goes a little bit slow because of the placement grid sometimes. There we are. I'm gonna gather some of these grass tufts as well. Alright, give me these grass tufts and a free pitchfork with the rabbit people. Fireworks against those trees? Yeah, I would say so. Nikki says, I think those trees went nuts. Get it? Nuts? Acorns? Trees? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, and yes, they do. They do go a bit nuts. Because you are getting birch nuts. They go a bit nuts. They're like, what are you doing with my birch nuts? Lego my birch nuts. So they go a bit crazy. They go a bit nutty. Alright, so I can take more of this and make one backup lantern. It's not bad to have a backup lantern, just in case something happens to the first one. Or let's say you have a friend who just needs a lantern. And I'll just keep that in slot 1. I'll keep this in one of the higher slots as well. I'll watch my guys get to work on these trees. Brilliant. Okay, that's enough blue mushroom for now, guys. There's the giant tentacle. We can take that sucker out. We'll do that soon enough. Is there any stony terrain around? I wouldn't mind gathering up a bit of that. Alright, now I was also wanting to do the basic farm once again, but I don't have enough grass tuft for that anymore. I used it on my weapon and my armor. Oh, a touchstone! How convenient! A touchstone very close to the base. Which spider should you get? The black one or the white one? For the plushies? Oh, thanks. Thanks for asking me, Libby. Which one should you get? I'm not sure. The black spider or the white spider? I mean, I guess the white spider's a little bit fuzzier in the game. But the black spider's kind of more classic. I don't know, if the white spider is kind of fuzzier, I would kind of get the fuzzy one. But they're probably relatively the same. Well, here's a perfect look. See, here's the black spider, here's the white spider. The white spider has like kind of a point on his head. They're just sitting right next to each other. Black spider, white spider. Black spider, white spider. I don't know, I guess I'd go for the white spider. Yeah. Ooh, free Wakeford helmets? Thanks for the extra helm. I appreciate it. Alright. Right into her a little bit. So here's an extra farm. I'm just doing basic farms for now because I got a crap load of wood and not a crap load of stone. I could have got more stone, but I didn't, so whatever. This is how it is. If anyone asks, why is he doing basic farms instead of the advanced farms? They're better. It's just because of the resources I had. And basic farms aren't that much worse. We did it again? Ah, very nice. Glad to hear it, Libby. Alright. We do have a tendency to think alike, I must say. Libby and I. Libby the White Queen. Okay. It's getting very late in the day. But I got my lantern, so what the heck. I got 2 lanterns. You don't have to worry. Nighttime is not a thing for me anymore. It's not a concern anymore. I can just do as I wish. Okay, yes, you're a big buttload of beefalo. I get it. It looks like Makiru's performance is better, so that's good. Cool. I can't wait to see it. You'll have to show me a picture of the plushie. Alright, so let's take this pitchfork and let's fork some pitch. Let's take some of this terrain over here. Because this is the rocky terrain, right? Yeah, your typical rocky terrain. I'm going to slap this over here. And let's get to work. Because I, once again, am going to make a road. And it's going to be a lot easier to do as Maxwell. I'm going to finish up my road. I mean, I could do it pretty well as Woody, but As Maxwell, forget it. I can get tons of wood easy. Just the main thing is not dying. So yeah, I'm gonna wear this helmet for the rest of my days. Because Maxwell can get killed in one hit otherwise sometimes. Like one of those worms. Every time you're about to say something like that, I just say it. I say what you're thinking just as about as you're about to post your comments. That's sweet. Great minds think alike. Alright. So we're doing this again. I haven't invented the new terrain type I'm working on. Let's eat these carrots raw, I don't care. I don't know why I picked up this petal, but I'll eat it because I don't have space otherwise. I want to get several stacks of rocky terrain. And shut that lantern off, you're wasting lantern. Even though I've got a lot of it. Yeah, I've got 2 lanterns. There we go. So yeah, in the end, maybe this will all work out better. Work out for the best. I think I like the new base a lot. The new terrain setup. There we go. Just a few more bits. Alright, that'll make a lot of road. That's gonna make a lot of roads right there. Alright, so that's like a good 50 road spots. I'll take a few as I'm leaving. It's a lot of digging I just did there. Okay, let's go. And I've only used up 72% of the pitchfork. Or, I mean, it's down... I've only used up, like, 25... A little over 25% of the pitchfork. 28%. I'm slowly doing my math. Ah, somebody's been cooking birch nuts. Well, I guess I might as well eat that cooked birch nut. Might as well grab some of this extra wood that's lying around. Of course, my guys will just chop more wood as I'm leaving. There we go. Alright, let's get back to the base. And as I'm going back to the base, I'll shovel up some terrain that I'm going to use as... I'm going to make a road around here, so... I'm going to turn this into road. Where I'm going to put this piece of terrain, though. My road is going to go from here over to my base. That way it'll be painfully obvious where my base is. People following the sign will see, hey, there's a big cobblestone road leading here. And it'll be great. Yeah, just a random thing? Absolutely. Sometimes I do random game streams. I mean, I find it helpful for people that I do games on a schedule just because when people are looking for a particular game, they know what to expect. Or like, I mean, there are certain viewers of mine who just come for a particular game. And so, like, if I'm on a schedule, that kind of caters to that particular audience. But, on the other hand, it's true that, doing random games can be surprising and interesting for people as well. So I still need to do a lot of those random game streams more often. So I should do that. So again, another great suggestion from Nikki. And I should do that more often, because I love playing random games that are free just for the sake of being whimsical. And, well, quite frankly, when you're playing a random day, yeah, like 1 day a week for random games, yeah, just like a scheduled, like, that's the thing, when I do random games, I don't actually schedule it. I just do it on a whim, but I should schedule random games. Like, you can still do it, yeah, that way it's still on a schedule, exactly, it's still on a schedule, but people don't know exactly what to expect. I like that idea. I do. Because that way you can have the best of both worlds. People will know when to show up for the stream. Just because the games are random doesn't mean the stream has to be at a random time. That's the flaw. That's the flaw with that plan. Okay, bad bat. I forked ya. I pitchforked ya. You died. You died like an aristocrat at a peasant rebellion. Take that, you. Alright. I didn't need to shovel up that piece of terrain. Let's put that back, because that's actually on a road right now. No sense in replacing that with a road. Alright, road. Road. Alright, we're building our road. We got the start of a road. Alright, now all we need is more wood. And, we can really get road building. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with road building, except for that I love the movement speed you get. For the movement speed bonus you get for being on roads in this game. And I really think it helps with combats, so if you happen to be in combat, you can use the roads to run to or from your problems. Alright, so we got a mole over here. I'll give you 1 piece of stone. And then, aha! You are now mine, mole. I could have made a hammer. No, I couldn't have made a hammer. I was gonna say, maybe I should have made a hammer and hammered that mole. Alright, so I'm getting plenty more shrooms at the same time as getting plenty more wood. And I love it. Oh, and it's blue mushroom time. Sweet. Alright, gather the blue mushrooms on the ground while we're doing this. For even more blue mushrooms. Don't make me beat you down with a lantern, because I'll do it. Oh, the white ones. No, one of my shadows died. The white spiders killed one of my shadows. No, Mr. Shadow, no. I'm sorry. That's a lot of shrooms on the floor. Nice. The white spiders got pissed off. Oh, well, I can get one of my shadows back. I can get another axe shadow. But Mr. Axe Shadow, no. We're down to 1 axe shadow. A lot of blue mushrooms here. Brilliant. Alright, it's raining a bit. I'll take that. Plant a new one. And let's load up the old icebox once again. Alright, so I'll snack on 1 shroom, because I can use it. I took a hit. Refill my lantern. And do we have any twigs nearby? Don't think we do. That's okay. Let's see if we can find some. Tips on improv comedy? Yeah, couldn't hurt. That's true. Wouldn't be a bad thing. I do like comedy. I do like being funny. Although it's a little... Doing YouTube is a little different from improv comedy, but there is things that can be learned from that. I mean, in general, I always treat... My funniest moments in video gaming have always been treating video gaming like manzai, actually, which is the Japanese style of comedy. It's partner comedy. I always think of video gaming as like duo comedy. Like, whenever the video game is being boring, is being the straight man, you gotta... That's your opportunity to be silly. Like right now, actually there's not a lot funny going on. This would be a good opportunity for me to act silly and be funny. Whereas other times when the game's silly, then you be the straight man. Then you react. That's your opportunity to react to the funny thing that's going on in the game. So, I mean, that generally has been my experience with video gaming and being funny. However, I guess what I know about improv, I guess it makes me think of, like, whose line is it anyways? They would constantly ask for, like, can the audience suggest, like, a topic that we could use as a jumping off point for something funny? Or, like, what else do they say? Like, whenever you hear something, you ask yourself, whenever somebody else introduces something, you incorporate it into your jokes. You say yes and. That's like one of those things with improv. Yes, and then I say this. Ooh. I worry about my shadows when that happens. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you. Extra tanky. Okay. Slow, though. Gotta stay safe. Yeah, I'll keep that in my person. I'm gonna keep that with me. We got a suit made of marble. Alright. I won't wear it right now, but I'm gonna keep it with me, that's for sure. But do I have meat? I don't have meat. Why are you saying die to me? Do I have meat? I have meat. Why are you angry at me? Why are you angry at me, buddy? I didn't have meat. Don't they get pissed off at meat holders? Or was it because... Or was it... Did they get triggered because somebody hit them in the head? Well, anyways, going back to the improv thing. Like Libby was saying, well after Xmas. The plushie is coming well after Xmas. And it's coming from Hong Kong. So I would say, yes, Hong Kong. That would be a great setting for a joke. Or maybe I should use that somehow. What does Hong Kong make me think of? Well, it makes me think of... Well, it makes me think of bootleg products. There's a lot of bootleg products in Hong Kong. Yes, welcome to my Hong Kong store where I sell bootleg products of anything that you would like to buy. Would you like to buy a bootleg? Would you like... Instead of like... What sort of bootleg? Or also when I think of the name Hong Kong, for some reason I think of Donkey Kong. Because it's like, or King Kong. Even though those have nothing to do with Hong Kong. Would you like this bootleg... Or... Would you like a bootleg Donkey Kong or a King Kong? Welcome to my Hong Kong, Donkey Kong, King Kong bootleg store. Sounds good. There's also a touchstone underground. I'd sell bootlegs of my... Something like that. I don't know. Livy says, I think you're funniest when you come out with random spontaneous stuff. You've done that a lot, and it has me in stitches plenty of times. Yeah. I mean, I used to... Early in my career, I used to do just a lot of crazy, silly things. Because I didn't think that anyone was watching. So I had that freedom of not worrying about it. And I would do, like, a lot of impressions. I would try to do impressions and things like that. Even impressions I wasn't good at. I do a lot of Arnie. I do a lot of Arnold. It is Arnold. I have a very angry sort of voice. No, it's the front of the mouth sort of impression. It's been years since I've done Arnie. Why have you not done Arnold? I am disappointed in you. There we go. Something like that. I used to do a lot. I used to try to do... What were other impressions I used to do besides Arnold? Good old Arnie. Alright, I'm getting hangry. Just to eat a blue cap. Even though I don't need the health. Why aren't you eating? Why are you not eating? Your muscles are going to fade away into nothingness. Look at this girly man with his girly arms. We need to pump you up. This is a problematic. Something like that. I don't know. Steel-toed boots. Well, whatever we get from a present we have to use right now. That's the rule. Them's the rules. Hey, Amadeus. Yeah, I've been streaming a long time tonight. You got it. I did have the opportunity of running this stream a bit longer than usual. Oh yeah, and Kermit's. That was one I did do too. Yes. Was it the Kermit the Frog? It is the Kermit the Frog is more of a back of the throat thing. I imagine Kermit the Frog is one of those ones where you're constantly pushing your voice back into the back of your throat, whereas the Arnold is a bit more the front of the mouth. He's spitting your words out of the palate. Everything is on the tip of your tongue and is a bit more forceful. You're forcing your words out with anger and muscles. Use your mouth muscles to push the girly words out of your face. I don't know, Arnold. Maybe you should relax. Today's guest is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yay! Yay! The way he does that, like hand wave. Oh, hello, Kermit. I'm having trouble switching back and forth, but now I got Kermit talking to Arnold. Hello, little frog. How are you doing? Damn it. Switching between the two voices is not easy actively. They're so different. I gotta think the front of the mouth. Hello, little frog. You are weak and girly. We need to pump you up, my friend. I don't know why I'm having trouble keeping Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy isn't liking me right now. Maybe it's because you are a girly little frog, and she is strong. Oh. I think Miss Piggy is too strong for you. Notice how she does the karate. Describe how usually your relationship goes. Well, usually she gets pissed off and she hits me with karate. She hits me with karate chops, and it hurts very bad. That is not good, my friend. You should be the one karate chopping her. Oh, when I am done with you, you will be the one doing the karate chopping, and it will be great. Oh. Oh, now I'm thinking of a very buff Kermit the Frog. Oh, eventually Kermit the Frog was very, very buff. Yeah, sorry to hear your stuff. You're stressed, Amadeus. But yeah, I finally brought those two impressions together. That's good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I won't give myself a sore throat. But there is, that's right. That does recall the voice. There is a voice that does give me the sore throat if I do it too much. But I love doing it. I'll just give you a little dose. Yes. Good old Miss Piggy with the karate. Hi-ya! Oh, it was funny when she got pissed off. But I used to do the voice. I'm gonna have to. It'll take me a second to get back, like, to fine tune it. But it was Inspector Gadget. In Inspector Gadget, there was Professor Claw, and he would have a very deep, raspy voice.
I am Professor Claw. I'll get you. I'll get you next time, Gadgets.
And he'd be petting his cats. If I do that voice too much, you can see how that's like the raspy throat voice.
I'll get you next time, Gadgets.
Well, maybe you would get Inspector Gadget if you had gotten more strength in your biceps, Professor Claw. Why are you? Maybe you should put better food in your craw.
I am Professor Claw, not Craw.
Yes, Professor Craw, I heard you. No.
No, not Craw. Claw.
Yeah, don't get yourself a sore throat. Oh, definitely. Okay, I gotta stop that. But hey, I'm having fun again. I've been that's the thing. I haven't been doing that since like the beginning of my channel. It's been so long since I've acted stupid and silly like that. Oh. What other? There was a couple other impressions I did, but I don't remember. I used to try to do Christopher Walken, but he is a hard one to do. I don't think I ever did a very good Christopher Walken, but I tried. Christopher Walken. Oh God, there's a certain intonation with Christopher Walken. No, that sounds like someone completely different. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Nikki. You definitely did. Thank you very much. You definitely made me feel better. And yes, stupid. That's you. Yes, yes, Amadeus, I agree. You're totally... and I don't mean that as an insult, obviously, but... Amadeus is willing... He is totally willing to act silly for comedy reasons, and that's why I love Amadeus. He's not worried. Amadeus is a man who's not worried about looking too... You're not too cool to be a fool. And I love that. But you are a really cool dude. But nothing... You're not too cool to fool around. It's like, it takes a really intelligent person to act stupid in a funny way. In my opinion. That's like one of the highest levels of intelligence. So I definitely mean that. But you're too cool for school, yes. You got it. But I mean that with the highest, with the highest forms of respect I can offer. And I'm subsisting entirely on blue caps, and you know what? The heck with it. I don't care. I should have cooked something at the crock pot when I had the chance, but whatever. I'm building roads here. I'm not doing anything else. Oh, why? What other... Actually, maybe I should continue building my roads underground. There was some fish sticks I could have seen. I'm kind of losing focus here. Oh, there's one chunk. I'll just put... I'm just gonna cobble up this zone. Why not? Got a few extra cobbles. Do it. Do it. I mean, sure, there's a road here, but I can make like a little shortcut, I suppose. There. Now you can move fast on this whole area. You can go down here. Then you follow the road over to my base. Accidental hero? Oh, no. I was thinking of The Last Action Hero. I watched The Last Action Hero again, that movie, recently. Rubber baby boggy bumpers. Rubber baby boggy bumpers. Rubber baby boggy bumpers. It is the front of the mouth. You have to say rubber baby boggy bumpers really fast. Was it really like that? Somewhere, something like that. I'm kind of sounding like early Arnie. Later, the late career Arnold doesn't sound quite as. He's a bit more relaxed, I gotta say. Early career Arnie was a bit more emphatic. Later, older Arnie is more a little bit more laid back. Ah, it was The Last Action Hero. That was the right movie? Okay. Well, cool. Alright, I probably should make more food. Ooh, these are about to go bad. So I'll slap these in here and make mushroom meatballs. I mean, not mushroom meatballs, juiceberry meatballs. And spoiled juiceberries, and I'll slap the rest of these blue mushrooms in here. Well, I'll take a few. I'll take a few of these mushrooms. Eggplant! Here's your eggplant, Libby. Here's the eggplant we've all been waiting for. Good. I'm glad we did it again. That is what you meant. I forgot that he said rubber baby buggy bumpers in that film, though. He does? I guess he does. Alright. Froggle. Wait, that's not a Froggle Bunwich? Oh no, that was a frog, right. Okay, who pissed off that spider? Oh, it doesn't matter. As long as it doesn't come for me. Yes. Now that's reminding me of that comedy routine that Mike Myers used to do. What was it like? Yeah, she was like an old. It was Mike Myers acting like an old Jewish lady, and every time she would start like getting a bit teary-eyed during the stream, or not during the stream, during the what? That's me. That was me. Getting a bit teary-eyed during the skits, another S word, and he would say, "I'm getting all verklempt. I'm getting all verklempt. I'll give you a talk. I'm getting all verklempt here. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic." And, you know, it would be a joke like that. Like, eggplant is neither an egg nor a plant. Discuss. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. A peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. Talk amongst yourselves. Or yeah, talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. And then it was something like that. Yeah, in Conan and Commando, his accent was stronger, and all his earlier stuff. Yeah, Arnie's. Yeah, definitely Arnie's accent was a bit stronger in his earlier works. And just was louder and more forceful. And the Rubber Baby Buggy Muppers thing. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll have to watch that film again. I caught it on TV recently. But I wouldn't mind seeing the whole thing. Because when you watch it on TV, obviously, you always get that later part of it. Alright. I'm going to make enough boards to turn all this into cobblestone. All this terrain I want to turn into cobblestone. This I can do. Emyaj was Makiru. That makes sense. But you need to attack for a war in a different game. That's fine. Yes, so I heard. I watched a documentary about that. Hercules in New York. Where, yeah, where his accent was so bad he had to be dubbed over. Yup. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, Amadeus is full of little factoids like that. It's one of those things I like. If the internet ever goes down... if the internet ever goes down, Amadeus will still have a wealth of facts. Equivalents... It'd still have a wealth of facts that other people would have to look up. And that's when he was at his biggest, too. Yeah, that makes sense. A wealth of facts that at least I'll find interesting. You've told me that... yeah. Yes, you've told me that some of your friends don't appreciate your random facts quite as much as I do, perhaps, but I love it. I love all the... I prefer the term font of knowledge rather than suppository of knowledge, but, you know, I guess your friend doesn't like to get knowledge from. I guess it depends on which end you're taking your knowledge from. I mean, yeah, maybe that's the way he liked to get his knowledge. I prefer to sip it in nice, cool, refreshing bits. So I'll say the font of knowledge. I'm gonna stick with the font of knowledge. It's cool. It's refreshing. This is the way I see. This is the way I see the factoids that I receive. Alright, so it's basically midnight where I'm at, so I'm probably gonna wrap things up pretty soon. Also, I'm just running out of, I basically got enough boards to turn all this cobblestone into road. But it's day 11, we got a nice new setup for... I kinda wanted to take some extra time to, make up for the fact that I died. And we had to reset the server. Excuse me. I had a bit of a bubble in my throat there. But in any case, I feel like we've made up for it. I got my road, I got my base. We got a nice little setup right now for day 10. Oh, oops. Yeah, 1 a.m. Did I say 12? Yeah, 1 a.m. Yes. Yes. It's basically 1 a.m. now. it was 1:59. It's past midnight, so yeah, I'm gonna, as soon as this game day is up, I will wrap things up officially. Let's see, what? I will end the stream at the end of this day. Yeah. Thanks for joining and well played, Avery. Avery was playing really well. Yeah, and it's definitely time. Yeah, and definitely try to learn something new every day. There is a YouTube channel I can recommend. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it, but the YouTube channel Smarter Every Day, I did like that one enough, a lot. Yeah. I did like that channel a lot. I haven't tuned in for a bit, but I did enjoy that one quite a bit. That was basically the objective of that channel. But yes, always try to learn something new every day. And yeah, I did enjoy doing the impressions. I gotta make sure to do more impressions and just act sillier. And just be a big silly fool like I was. There are things, I have learned a lot throughout my career, but there are things that I could learn from my earlier self. And, it's important not to forget that. That there are some things that the early form of me was doing right. That maybe I've lost. And for the most part, I've improved in a great, great way. I'm not gonna, I don't want to belittle myself. Oh, guys, you just pissed off those white spiders. Run, guys. I don't want my... woodcutters, don't die. Don't cut down those trees with the webbing on them. It's gonna piss people off. Don't do that. Not to belittle what I'm currently doing, but just remember little things I've forgotten, like just that the younger me would take more risks. And I shouldn't be afraid to take risks or try new things. But of course, it was easy for me to try new things back then, because everything was new. But I've kind of gotten bogged down in a routine. And that's good, too. I like the fact that the people know what to expect from me and everything. But I just gotta not be afraid of anything. And just have fun with it. Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, sometimes it's good to have a little bit of a crisis from time to time and express that. Well, I'm happy. Yeah, this is a... I'm gonna go back to the surface just for a second so I don't get struck on the head. Just gonna tactfully avoid that. Yeah, and as Amadeus said, just be you. End of story. A red moon lens? What's a red moon lens? Also, what's on the other end of this wormhole? Let's find out. On the other end of this wormhole is... My guy's already chopping down trees. Oh no, it's a werepig! It's a werepig! Run, Mike. Thank you, Shadows, for distracting the werepig. Okay. On the other side of that is a frickin' werepig. Oh, one of my shadows did die? Or no, they're both still alive. Okay. Okay, well, the earthquake's probably gone. Let's go back underground. Okay, it was a full moon. There was a werepig. Scary. In the game Daggerfall, you could actually become a werepig, which I thought was quite interesting. Like, I know in, what was it? In Skyrim, you can become a werewolf. But in Daggerfall, you can become a werepig, a wereboar, or a werewolf. But if you were bitten by a wereboar, then... Ooh, okay, I probably want to snack just a little bit. You know what? Just eat something. Just eat something. I'll cook something before the stream ends. Okay, so the stream's basically over, but I just gotta quickly make me some meatballs and eat that just so I'm not starving at the beginning of the next stream. There we go. Okay, slap these in here. Yeah, it's fine to make that out of blue caps. Okay, good. Yeah, because we got tons of blue caps. In fact, I could probably make 4 more frog sandwiches. Okay, there we go. I'm well fed. I'll do up just one more because my stomach is hurting that bad. I've got tons. I got tons of blue mushrooms. Just do it. And you stop eating my terrain. You stop it. You give that back. All right, so we got a ton of food. There we go. All right, and now that I'm fully fed, thank you guys very much for joining me in this episode of Don't Starve Together. We died, I lost, but we rebuilt. We've got a good future ahead of us. It's only day 10, and we've got a good set of signs pointing to the base. So hopefully everyone who joins us in this new instance of this server will have a good time. I sure did. Sorry I got kind of down at part of it, but I'm feeling great now, so yeah, thanks everyone. Shoutouts to everyone who was in the stream. Shout out to Amadeus484, Libby the White Queen. Big shout out to Myaj for doing really good in the game and helping me set up that new base and sticking out most of the stream with me. Shout out to Bleh, or Nikki, as they like to be called, yes, I missed that bit about Kung Fu Panda when I was joking about Hong Kong, who shared me with a whole bunch of people and just generally was really supportive when I was feeling down. Shout out to Vicious S and Alexander Jacob Rojas Aguilar. Oh, positive as usual, both of you. I got a lot of positivity from the stream tonight. Shout out to Jacob Colton and Remix Remake and Big Smoke and Avery Royalty. Right, who was Avery in the stream, in the game, no doubt. And Sensive One, yes. Alright, so thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Good night. And I will see you guys tomorrow when we are going to play, well, for one, we're going to be playing Magicka at 10 and Keep Talking or Nobody Explodes at 7. I didn't even talk about that tonight, but hopefully I can get a bomb expert to help me dismantle a few bombs. Otherwise, I'm going to try to dismantle bombs with the use of the stream chat, which probably is going to result into a few explosions, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, so yeah, we're going to blow up. Tomorrow I'm going to try to defuse bombs and blow up with the help of the stream chat and maybe someone in the Discord. And then we'll play Magicka with Amadeus and my brother, which should be great. So, thanks again. Good night. Good night, Libby. Good night, Amadeus. Good night, everyone. Thanks again. And I'll see you next time. See you tomorrow. And always try to stay positive. There's there's opportunities out there, although sometimes when you're despairing, it's hard to see them. But, yeah, they're there. I guess that's my takeaway from tonight. Alright, so thanks again. Stay hopeful, you guys. See you tomorrow. Good night.